everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and this is your first time, welcome to my feather nest. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a travel vlog. My husband, this is Eric. What?
Travel vlog.
He's really weird. I think, anyway, so our 21st wedding anniversary was on June 15th. So we got married June 15th of 2002, and 21 years, y'all. It's a long time to put up with this weirdo. Anyway, so we are celebrating our anniversary by heading to Asheville, North Carolina, which is about an hour and a half away from us. We just really love Asheville. First of all, it's in the mountains, so that's my first check. Second of all, I don't know, there's quite a bit to do there. There's like, it's just a really neat place. Honestly, people watching is very interesting there. There is quite a bit of characters that you come into contact with. Lots of hippie type of people, which I don't know, I usually kind of connect with. I don't know, they're just interesting. So we are staying at, I'm hoping in person it's as great as it looks on the website, which I have a feeling it is, but it's called the Reynolds Mansion, and it's a bed and breakfast, and I am so super stoked about it.
Look how pretty you are.
Don't put on for these people on YouTube.
You got pretty eyes.
Thank you. Anyway, so Eric is probably not quite as stoked as I am because he's a little bit weirded out about the fact that it's a bed and breakfast. Why are you weirded out a little bit? What have you been saying to me? He said it to me multiple times.
It's like they're sleeping with other people.
No, that's not. I think what he's weirded about, because he hears bed and breakfast and he's thinking it's somebody's like personal home and that we're gonna be all up in there like we're like house guests. But I don't think it's gonna be like that, babe.
Well,
it's not gonna be like that.
What if I gotta go to the bathroom with my BVDs?
I'm gonna have to edit some of this stuff out. I'm so sorry in advance. If I forget to edit this, I don't know what sometimes he's gonna say. Sometimes I hold my breath. Anyway, so anyway, he's a little bit, like I said, he's a little weirded out, but this place, the pictures are so beautiful. Of course, I'm going to share as much as I possibly can while still enjoying the moment and still enjoying the journey that we're on. I want to share this with the YouTube family, but at the same time, I don't want to take away from our experience and our fun, but I think it's going to be kind of fun to document it too. So I'll make sure that we share that with you guys. And so the first thing that we're doing this evening is we have booked a couples massage. That was interesting. Do you guys ever get stressed out about trying new things or going to new places and you're looking online and you're reading reviews? Stuff like that stresses me out. Like usually when I try to find a place like we typically go camping, but when we don't, like in this case, I usually get stressed out about trying to find a place to stay because I always want it to be like perfect. And I have this picture painted in my head and it should just be perfect. And it's not always like, it's just like hard when you don't exactly know. But this time it wasn't like that. I found this mansion and I was like, that's it. And it includes breakfast. So win-win. But the couples massage, this is the first time that Eric and I have ever really done anything like this together. So, I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be really relaxing. So we are doing that at 7 o'clock this evening. So our plan is to check in to our inn and kind of check it out a little bit. And we'll probably get something to eat. And then we're gonna go have a couples massage. We'll be nice and relaxed. And then from there, we're probably gonna just go walk around downtown Asheville a little bit. Like I said, people watching. There's always live music somewhere. So if you are interested in coming along with us for our anniversary couples weekend getaway in the beautiful city of Asheville, North Carolina, then stay tuned. Okay, so we made it to the Reynolds Mansion, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Was built in 1847, I believe. And we met the innkeeper, who is also the owner, and his name is Paul.
Paul Mansion.
Is that literally his last name?
Literally.
I didn't catch that. Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding.
That is so cool. His name is Paul Mansion. He greeted us at the front door when we pulled up, and he had some water with lemons in it. He brought us into the library room, and we just chit-chatted with him for quite a while. I think that my husband and him hit it off pretty good because they talked man stuff, because we also own an older home, and so they kind of did a lot of talking back and forth about construction-y type of things. And of course, he's probably a kindred spirit because he understands when we say our house needs a lot of work. He gets it. He really gets it, because he was pointing out different things that he needed to do on this home. He's owned it for 4 years, I believe he said, but he has always been in the restaurant, hotel business, I guess his whole entire career. And so him and his wife, they're both from Cape Town, South Africa, which I thought was really neat. He has a really cool accent. Gave us a tour, told us about breakfast and everything like that. So I actually decided that I am going to do a tour of the Reynolds Mansion in a completely separate video, because it's just so gorgeous. You've got to see this place. If you ever come to Asheville, you've got to stay here. It is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to put that in a totally separate video that will probably come out after this one. But I am going to throw some pictures in to kind of pique your interest that much more in seeing the whole place. But y'all, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What do you think?
It is more impressive than what I originally thought. We were thinking to stay here and we'll get a hotel or something, but I'm glad we chose to come here. It's personal. We got a personalized tour of the entire place. It's really incredible.
I don't know, he didn't say how many acres is still intact with this, but I do know that they have a carriage house that I believe is probably bigger, more like a suite style rooms. I don't know how many is over there that you can rent, as well as I believe he lives on the premises, but he does not live directly in the home. So anyway, we're really looking forward to it. So we after chit-chatting with him, and after I kind of went around and toured, because y'all know I am so giddy to stay here, because everything about this place is just this right here, y'all. It's an older home. The way it's decorated, the music when we walked in is just 1940s music. Perfect. So like I said, separate video for the complete tour, but I will make sure that I put different pictures and whatnot in this video to pique your interest. So now we are gonna head out. We are gonna go get something to eat. I picked a place, I think it's called Mayfel's. I don't know, it looked cool. I base a lot of my decisions on the way, the aesthetic of places. My husband does not like really fancy. He is not a linen napkin boy. He is more of a paper towel boy. So typically we don't really go to very fancy places. Every once in a while, I'll sway him a little bit over to my side. Although I'm not a big, huge, super fancy person either. So we're gonna go get something to eat, and then we are going to go for our couples massage.
This room is called the Claudette room, and this is the room that Eric and I stayed in while we were at the Reynolds Mansion. We really liked it. It had a king-size bed. It was extremely comfortable. Just a beautiful setting.
Love it. So cute. I love it. I hear the drums. Oh, this is Mayfel's right here.
Arrived.
Yeah, this is where we're eating. It was kind of Cajun. It was really good. I had an open crab cake sandwich with some kind of bisque. Was it lobster bisque, crab bisque? It was really good. Eric had catfish, which he said was a little fishy.
A little bit.
Fried okra and french fries. He said the catfish was fishy. So now we're going to Wild Rose Healing House to have a couples massage. So let's do this.
Naked
In the road.
except for boxers.
Oh, well, that's not that big of a deal. I guess is that what I'm supposed to do? Keep my panties on. I'm keeping my panties on. Okay, well, our massage is done. And for all of the weird kind of uncomfortableness that we kind of slightly felt at the beginning, that has been raced away, and we, I think, probably are now definitely going to want to do more of this in the future. I would like to have facial though. I've had one, but it's been a long time. That was really pretty good. But 60 minutes is not long enough. Definitely need probably at least 90.
For sure.
Once again, I will link this place down in the description box, but Wild Rose Healing House. And come to find out, it was a husband and wife team that did our massages. Kudos to them. I don't remember their names though, but they're the husband and wife team. I don't know. I don't know if she's the owner. They're the owner.
I don't know.
But
Amazing.
Totally 2 thumbs up. Yep. All right, so now we're moving on. One of my highlights of the day, we just did it. My husband thinks I'm weird, but let me know if you can relate. Guess where we just went in? We went into Trader Joe's.
This route avoids road closures.
He thinks I'm weird for liking grocery stores, but we don't have a Trader Joe's in Anderson. It's like in Greenville, and I don't go to Greenville a whole lot. So I'm like, we're gonna go into Trader Joe's and get some snacks. And then I got snacks, and I kept picking up this and that and this and that, and got some hair stuff, got some eye stuff. But we got snacks too. But he thinks I'm weird, and he don't really like stuff like this because the food in there, you know how it's like different? Well, he don't really find a whole lot. He thinks I'm weird. So I made him take me to, what was that? Fresh Market the other day.
Head east toward Merriman Avenue.
Had such a good time. He just don't get it. He doesn't understand why I like grocery stores. So here we are. second day. I've got pictures of our 4-course breakfast, which was really good. The owner, Paul, I believe, was the chef, and him and his wife did a really good job of serving us our food. It was really nice. Food was all really good. We slept pretty good. See, the bed was pretty comfortable. I struggled a little bit because every time I go anywhere for the first night, I feel like I always I always have slight struggles sleeping. So we've just walked around and looked at their yard just a little bit, and now we have decided, instead of going and doing the kayaking thing on the French Broad that we talked about, I have this fresh tattoo, and it's really not supposed to be out in the sun and this and that and the other, and so I'd have to wear this big old long t-shirt, and I don't know. So we kind of switched gears, and we have we're gonna go around to a couple different little shops and stuff like that that we both want to go to. What do you want to say?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's go. We're about to head into this lost and found unique women's boutique, and they've got all these really cute little vintagey clothes in there. What's that? Oh, so yeah, is this it? Oh no, that's the that's cute. That's Blue Ridge. Yeah, that's cute though. Excuse me. So cute. All right, let's go in here. So we have decided to come down to the, what's it called? River Arts District? Isn't that what it's called?
Yep.
It's really neat. It's very industrial, like all these old industrial buildings they have taken and they've opened up little shops in them, and lots of artist studios. There's lots of graffiti that has been painted all over the outside of the buildings. But it's actually really cool. It's very, very artsy vibes, very eclectic, very kind of hippie-ish. We've been down here a couple times. We're actually getting ready to go into a place called the Marquee, and I think it's just kind of like a big warehousey type building, but I think there's different vendors set up in here. So we're gonna see what it's like, and I'll do some clippage here. My husband went into Second Gear. Was that what it was called? Second Gear. It's a shop. It's kind of like outdoor store. It's got kayak stuff and hiking boots and shoes. It's got several different things. There's even like a little gelato bar.
Camping, climbing.
Yeah, camping, climbing. Anyway, I didn't get any pics or anything like that in there, but he loved it. So if you're coming to Asheville and you're looking for stuff like that, it's a good shop. He bought some splash jackets for kayaking and 2 kayak helmets and got a pretty good deal on those. They do have regular full price retail as well as consignment. But anyway, this River Arts District, it's really neat because it literally is right on the river. Lots and lots of floaters out there. It kind of makes my husband, I think, wish we would have done the kayaking thing. But like I said, with this tattoo and all that, I can't really be so much out there like that. So we're gonna have to wait on that. Anyway, so we're gonna head in here and see what it's like. Look at all these shoes that they have hanging up here. How did they get them up there? I guess they just threw them. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's like tons of them. They got like a skate park over here. Oh my gosh, Eric, look at those pink glitter boots that are up there. That's kind of cool. Gives kids a place to come and skateboard, but look how cool this is. Lots of really cool graffiti. Really cool. Very, very, just a different type of a vibe. Depends on what you're looking for in Asheville. Like this time, we're not going into like the Biltmore or anything like that. We're just kind of doing some different things. And so, lots of different things, lots of things to do here, I think. Marquee. There's some stuff. Kind of neat. Like lots of studios. Plants. Lots of cool plants. Oh, I see some stuff over there. This is cool. Okay. Lots of kind of cool things in here, but when you are a thrifty shopper like myself, where I go to antique stores, I go to thrift stores, coming here, I just will tell you right now that their prices are definitely trying to, I guess, get people that don't know any better. To be completely honest with you, that is a really, really cool print. Let's see how much it is. All right, let's see. Yeah, $495. I don't think so. I could probably find something similar to that at the thrift store for 12 bucks. Ooh, I love that chandelier. I bet you that thing's $2,500. Let's see. I was right, $2,400. That is really, really cool though. Vintage clothing. That's what I think is funny. They get clothing like, look, like this. This is actually really, really pretty. It looks like a 20s, kind of 1920s. I don't think it really is. I do think it's vintage, but it's not super, super old. Let's see how much it is. $259. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna start collecting stuff at the Goodwills. I'm gonna rent me a space in here. Seriously. And I'm gonna find, because I can find stuff like this. I mean, literally. Crazy. Crazy. It's cool. This place is really, really big. Lots of different art studios. Lots of them. I think that's the whole reason for this too. Pretty neat though. Like I said, might want to expect not to really buy anything, but still neat to look at. I think we found the coolest, one of the coolest things in here. This photography by Walter Arnold. It's the art of abandonment. Look at some of these. Super cool. Wow, look at this. So little time. It's a, looks like a school. Oh no, it's just a library. Public pool. It's cool. Oh my goodness, look at this. That's in Hickory. Echoes of Silence. Yeah, this guy. Super cool. All right, so we came down here to the French Broad, which like I said is right by the River District Arts kind of little area. And I don't know if you can see it. Let me see in the background. I don't know if you can tell, but there are just tons and tons of floaters out here. And we have been seeing this for a while. So it's definitely heavily populated, but it's a pretty wide river. So I think there's plenty of space for everybody. So you can put in at different spots. There's different river access points, but there is a place called the French Broad Outfitters, and they have like a shuttle system, and you can even rent kayaks and floats and all that kind of stuff from them, and they'll shuttle you to a place and you'll put in, and then you'll end at their store and you'll get back in your car and you're done for the day. But kind of wish we would have done it. Like I said, if it wouldn't have been for this tattoo, we probably would have. But looks like a lot of fun. People are just out here really relaxing and just chilling. Lots and lots and lots of floats I'm seeing. Lots of paddle boards. Not seeing a whole lot of kayakers though. I really see floating more. Floaters and paddle boarders seems like, I don't know. I think floating is just a little bit more relaxed. I think you chill a lot more with floating, whereas kayaks, maybe you do a little bit more work. I don't know. I think I would like to float. My husband is just absolutely opposed to that and wants to only use kayaks. But it's kind of pretty. It's a pretty river. You do see a lot of business and stuff like that when you're on this river, but I think it'd be fun. So see, that's another thing that you could do here when coming to Asheville. So we left the mansion, and that was kind of, we wish that we would have had at least one more day. Breakfast was really good again. Sat down with 2 new couples. It's kind of interesting because staying here at this bed and breakfast has like forced us to be a little bit more social than we typically are. You know, we do, you know, but the art of communication is a skill that I feel is definitely, it's lost.
It's becoming a lost art.
It really is. And I feel like staying in a more personable inn like we stayed at, it kind of, yeah, it maybe brings you out of your shell a little bit. And I know that's probably weird for people to think that I would be in a shell, but because, you know, I like do YouTube and this and that.
She's a tough nut to crack.
Sometimes, I don't know. Anyway, so now on our last day, we're like, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So they do have this really pretty big farmers market. It's the WNC, Western North Carolina Farmers Market. And we have been here before, so we've decided to just maybe do a real quick breeze through of this. And then they have an outlet center here. I'm not usually a huge fan of outlets, but they do have a Dillard's clearance center store that I really, really like. So we may be hitting that up as well. So let's go, right? Is there anything you want to say?
No. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, it's Father's Day. Ooh, I keep forgetting. And he keeps reminding me. But we talked about not celebrating Father's Day until next weekend.
We better go.
We left the farmer's market. I bought some early summer apples, which my grandma always referred to them as translucent apples. And there's a couple different varieties of them, but they are in bloom, I guess. What do you call that? Not in bloom. I don't know. And they're in season in the early part of the summer. But she made the best applesauce ever. And last year I bought apples from the farmer's market and did make applesauce with them, and it was really good. Now, it wasn't the same consistency as my grandma's, but it was still so good. So I bought some of those, bought a big old cantaloupe, and a couple other things. I got some like Amish peanut butter spread, and anyway, a couple other things. So we are now, we didn't really venture all the way through the farmer's market. They do have a really cool garden type of thing that we could have went into, but we decided not to. So now we're at the
outlet center, but I really want to go to the Dillard's outlet. Okay, so we are back. I look tired, don't I?
You look beautiful. Look at them eyes.
We are back.
Look at them eyes. Man, look at them eyes. I know. Melting like butter right now.
Oh no!
It's melting like butter right here in front of everybody.
My phone battery about to die. Anyway, so we're back, and although it's always good to be home, I really, really wish we would have had at least one more night. Right? Do you feel that way?
I do.
And I say that because I think we probably would have done a little bit more relaxing today versus like running around. So anyway, we enjoyed ourselves. We learned, you know, I mean, like I said, it's always good to get away. I don't care what you're doing. If you're just kind of getting away, getting a little refresh, if you have kids, although our kids are older, so it's a little bit different, but it's really important to spend time as a couple, because then if you don't, when your kids are grown and out of the house, what kind of relationship will you have if you've never done anything with just the two of you? We don't have that problem though. We're good. We're good with that. Anyway, so we're home now, and we hope that you have enjoyed coming along with us for the weekend on our outing to Asheville, North Carolina. Maybe it gave you some inspiration on maybe traveling there yourselves and maybe kind of hitting some of the same places that we did. Maybe not hitting some of the places that we did because you didn't like it, but hopefully you got some kind of inspiration, maybe learned a little something about Asheville. And anyway, this is not a typical video. I do a lot of home decor here on my channel, but I like to mix it in with things like this, just lifestyle types of things. So if you have enjoyed this video at all, I would love it if you would give this a big thumbs up. It helps my channel out tremendously. And I would also love to invite you to become a part of my YouTube family and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified of when I place new videos up. And I will see you guys in the next video. And
Happy 21.
I know. Happy 21.
Shut this off before I start crying.
Maybe I should do more videos. If you are a subscriber of mine and you like doing you like me doing these types of videos, maybe with my husband, then let us know. I'm sure I could talk him into doing some more videos. I know I still want to share with you guys our love story. It's a good one.
Wait. Say what?
It is. It's a good one. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye.